Hi there, this is Anastasia Hawes, aka Coach Ace. Welcome to Ace of Riches Freedom by Design's YouTube channel, the place to come to learn how to make money online because nobody teaches digital marketing like Ace and Rich. If it's your first time here, be sure to click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss a beat. We go live when we upload new content, especially on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our amazing hot seat coaching call is really popular right now, and those of you who are friends with us on Facebook are able to see it, so make sure that you head over to our fan page at AR Freedom by Design so that you don't miss a beat. We actually go live there, and we simultaneously go live here on our YouTube channel. Now, without further ado, what are we going to do today? We are going to do another PixTeller tutorial, and this time we're going to dive right into Pinterest marketing and learn how to create those long, beautiful long pins that you've been seeing on Pinterest. Now, I have a template that I actually am going to share with you today, and you're going to watch over my shoulder as I show you how to create from scratch my actual long pin. But first I'm going to show you my template, then I'm going to show you how to do it and how to maneuver around the PixTeller editor. So if you have a PixTeller account, kudos to you for doing that. If you do not, there's a link below so you can get it. Okay, now let's go to the screen and let's make some long pins for Pinterest. Alrighty. So now right here what we're looking at is our Pinterest, actually our PixTeller. Scratch that. So right now what we're doing is we're looking right here where is our PixTeller account. And as I said, you must be a member of PixTeller in order to access these features. So there is a free version of this, and then there's a paid version for Diamond for the annual, and then there's Pro for the monthly. So you decide which one you want to go with, but either or, you're going to have access to these advanced features. Now, when it comes to creating a Pinterest pin, PixTeller really doesn't have anything as far as a template. I mean, you could put Pinterest right now in here, and what it's going to do is just going to try to pull up, you know, what you could see as far as like pins, but these are not like the standard size, like what I would recommend to go with. Like these are just great for pins, but these are not the ones that are marketable. So the ones I'm going to show you are the ones that are marketable that I've used, that I've actually made sales with, okay? So I wouldn't be teaching this if it wasn't working. So let me show you how to do that. The first thing you want to do is know the size, right? So what kind of long pin size is recommended here? And this, look how gorgeous that is. This is my long pin. Now, how does this look in Pinterest? I'll show you that in a few minutes. But let's go ahead and create this pin. So obviously, let's go and take a look what it looks like. I'm going to click on Use Image so I can show you from this standpoint, you know, as a template, how fast it is for me to just create the template and just literally use it and repurpose it every single time. And all I have to do is change, you know, either one or two elements depending what I'm doing. So obviously, when you actually create a long pin, you want to have the following. You want to have some kind of a border, right? You want to have some kind of a border, and you want to have your branded colors. So if you have your own personal brand and you have a specific set of colors, like 3 to 4 colors, you want to be able to include that in your pins because it's great for brand congruency. So mine's is like this actual hue of a blue. So I actually have this one up here. I put a little bar here and a bar down here just to, you know, separate it so that there's a space for me to watermark it with my domain, which is my actual blog, my website. So that's how I'm able to drive traffic to my blog through my pin. Now I have that, and then I actually have either the title or the actual keyword inside my pin. So obviously this was a video that I did long ago, and it was how to create a gradient background image. And that's what you want to do, is have a space for the title of your pin, for what you want it to be look like. And then what you have here is like a featured image, like some kind of post with, you can use like pexels.com, which has actually copyright 0 images, which I really love as a resource to go to download beautiful, stunning images by photographers that know you don't even need to put a requirement for attribution for author attribution or photography attribution if you don't want to. They give it to you as an option. So, but this is my own photograph that I actually took from my bedroom, and it doesn't look like that, right? Because what I did was I was able to take a picture, do a selfie picture, or have somebody, you know, hold the camera, take a picture of me, and then remove the background and be able to place it inside my pin. So how do you create this pin? Well, obviously you want to have the size 600 by 1260. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it from scratch. I'm going to go to PixTeller here, and we're going to go create from scratch. And right now I'm going to put 600 for the width and 1260 for the height. There it is. Now, once you have your blank canvas and you're in PixTeller, once you have this, I recommend saving this. So obviously go over here to title, and I would label it as Pinterest pin template, right? Number 1 or something like that, right? And then save it to private. Let it save. Now you can work around it, right? Because now you have it saved, so you can't really mess this up. You can save it. Now what we need to do is we need to put the border, right? So the best thing to do is we want to get the shapes down pat. So go to the shapes tab right here, grab the rectangle, and what we're going to do is we're going to just stretch this out like here, like so, okay? And I'm going to make this a little skinnier here, like that. And then what I want to do is I'm going to click on it, and I want to duplicate it without having to draw it all over again. This makes it a lot faster. So watch these little tricks that I'm doing here. Right click, copy, right click here, paste. There it is again. Now I'm just going to drop it right about there, just so I have enough room, you know, for the title, right? And then I'm going to do it again. Right click, paste, and I want to put another rectangle down below. And I'm going to go ahead and stretch this one up a little bit thicker because I want to have room to put my watermark for my website. Okay, there we are. Now, obviously we want to put the colors of our brand. Now this is very important, right? I'm going to change this to the color of our brand. So go over here and click on this, click on shape color, and this is where you get to pick the colors of your brand. So I'm just going to go with this one for now. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and click OK. Then we're going to go here, do it again, shape color, pick the blue. Okay, and again, shape color, pick the blue, click OK. Saw that? That's how you do it. Now, we're still missing a couple of pieces, right? We need to put the title, the headline, we need to put the watermark, and we need to put a picture. So what I like to do is I like to do the hardest thing first. So I'm going to go over here to a new tab, and I'm going to go over to my trusty resource here called Pexels.com. And I'm going to type in, let's say I'm doing a lifestyle blog post, right, about travel. So I'm going to put travel. And let's say I'm going to find a picture about travel. Let's say I pick this one for now. Just for ha-has, we're just going to pick this one for now. Okay, click save. Great. See, remember when I told you that if you want to put an attribution to, you know, the author, you can, but it's either they take donations or you could share it on Instagram, however you want to do it, but you don't necessarily have to do an author attribution if you don't want to. But it's always great to tell them thank you, right, for letting them use their images. Now we're going to go back over here to PixTeller, and we're going to go to images, click on add image, and click on the tab that says upload, because we need to grab the image from our desktop. That's where we downloaded it. So click upload images, go to quick access. This is how I get my images faster. And we're going to select the images from my desktop. There it is right there. And I'm going to select it. Now what happens is in PixTeller, by default, the image is going to come out like a thumbnail. It's going to be really, really small. So what I like to do is I'm just going to grab it like so, click, hold, and drag it into the area that I want it to be. Then I'm just going to stretch it out. Now why did I go past the grid lines? Because I'm going to position the photo so that I can position it for the size of the long pin. Watch what I'm going to do. Okay, because she's all cut off, right? This image is all cut off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, I'm going to go to crop. And now I can literally crop the image the way I want to. Let's say we're going to go back here. All right. And then I'm going to drag it right to where I want it to be. And like I said, you want to play with it, you got to size it up the way you want it. Okay, great. So obviously this is what's happening, right? I'm doing like a lifestyle photo or something. So I can use this as a travel photo if I'm doing like a travel blog or something, right? Now that we have that, what else do we need to do? We need to put the title. This is where you're going to add your text. So you're going to click on text, click on add text. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here, stretch it out a little bit so I can write, and center it. It's right here. See where it says center? This is where you're going to go to style and properties, where I go to center your text, and start typing out what you want your title to be. So let's say it's a travel blog that I want my pin to go to my blog. Let's say 5 places to visit in Maui, Hawaii, that are inexpensive. Okay, so 5 places to visit in Maui, Hawaii that are inexpensive. So let's say, for example, it's a travel blog and I'm doing an article about my visit to Maui, Hawaii, and I know about 5 places I visited that I want to share so people can save money and get value from this content, right? So obviously I'm not going to leave it like that. What I'm going to do is I want to blow the text up a little larger. So I'm just going to drag this slider here to make it a little bit bigger. There you go. You see that right there? And that's what I'm doing, is dragging it. You can either drag it or you can play with it with the plus and the minus, like so. See? If I keep clicking on it, it's just going to size it up just where I want it to be. Okay. Great. So now we have that. There's still stuff missing, right? You can put other extra things on there if you want the words to be thicker, if you want it to be a completely different font, that's up to you. Go to font, select font. Let's say we want it to be this particular font, that's fine, we can do that, and then we can scale it down again just so it could fit. Okay, so 5 places to visit in Maui, Hawaii that are inexpensive. Let's say that is the actual pin, okay? But you can play with this. Now, also what we want to do is we want to make sure that we actually watermark the pin. Why? Because you don't want to put a pin on your Pinterest profile in a board and it has no website, because then what happens is you lost the opportunity to get traffic to go to your blog, right? That means no leads, no sale. Hello, right? Okay, pay attention. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on text, add text, and let's say I'm going to put Ace, let's see right here, let's see, aceandrich.com. So I like to do it like that. And then I'm going to drag it right over here to the center. See that? And then I'm going to change it to white. Oh, look at that. Great. And we just centered it a little bit more. Yeah, my eyes are playing tricks on me now. Okay, great. So you see how that's just the basics of it? That's how you really pretty much can work it. But remember, the size of the pin counts because you want it to actually be attractive to mobile users. So when they're on Pinterest and they're using Pinterest from mobile and they're scrolling, guess what? They're going to come across that beautiful pin that you did, and now it's going to be more attractive to them to want to press, to see more information, or online, they will click on it and visit wherever you drive the traffic to. It could be your website, could be a product you're selling online, it could be a checkout page, it could be to a webinar, whatever. Pinterest is an untapped traffic resource. So when I tell you this, really understand that when you're creating these long pins, make them beautiful, make them stand out, go crazy, go nuts, really enjoy and play with PixTeller. You can do a lot of stuff in here. I mean, if I spend a little bit more time with you guys and I show you, I can really do a lot more. Like I can mess with the filters, and look at this. I can put borders on my text and drag it. Look at this. Look what I can do. See? I can do all kinds of stuff, right? I can literally just play with this the way I want to play with it. But, I just wanted to show you that that's a great way to, here's a shadow, right? I click on shadow. Look what I can do. See? I can put that shadow to make it stand out. Watch this. That's how I get it. Oh, great. See? There's a lot of things you can do when it comes to PixTeller, if you really use your imagination, okay? I know people that I've trained to actually do this using PixTeller, and they've gotten their accounts through me, and they come to me because they have not just questions, but they have the, they have the sense of, I can show it to them ABC style like this, and they understand it, versus them trying to do it on their own, and they don't know how to use PixTeller, right? And there are no tutorials on PixTeller. I'm like the only one that I know of on YouTube that is actually showing this in this fashion. So, which is cool. Everybody has their own way of showing PixTeller. I like PixTeller versus Canva versus Photoshop. So for those of you guys got value from today's training about PixTeller, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. And also, what else would you like to see me design next and show you how to do on PixTeller? Because it is awesome. I'm learning a lot of great ways and tricks and tips on how to blow this thing up. And let me show you, like I promised, Ace keeps her promises. Let's go to my Pinterest profile, and I want to show you all my other pins that I have in my Pinterest account. Once you go to Pinterest, you'll see here It is Ace and Rich. There is my username, Ace and Rich. You can follow me here. And if you click on my boards, you'll see all my boards. And I've got board covers right here, which I believe I have a tutorial on that. And I'll put the link below in this video if I find it, and I'll put it in the link below this video so you can see how to get and create those board covers. If not, I'll do a tutorial on it if it's not available. Okay, but yeah, this is it right here, and here's one of my latest pins right here. Look at that. I did 2 different variations, same image. Little split testing there for you guys. Okay, and I have some other pins that I have as well, and these are my other secret boards here. Let's see, I got this one here. Look at that. I have so much fun, and my template, I can just whip up pins like that. Awesome. Okay, did you get value from today's training? If so, leave a comment below this video, and as I said, definitely make sure you tell your friends about this tutorial. If they're utilizing, Canva, and they're having a hard time trying to create things because they don't have that creative artsy background, then tell them to use PixTeller. Stop making a big fuss about it. I like PixTeller. I highly recommend it. The link below the video, it will actually take you to a page where you can get your PixTeller account started. You can use it for free and create up to 5 designs for free. But if you want to upgrade like I did and get the diamond for the year, do so. I'll put a coupon code for you down below as a thank you for actually subscribing to this channel and actually getting the PixTeller account. All right. So with that being said, my name is Anastasia Hawes, aka Lady Boss Coach Ace. Thank you so much for stopping by this video. If you're looking to learn the skill sets and the proper way to build an online marketing business, and you would like to work together with me and Rich, not just as your sponsors, but as your coaches, be sure to click the link below this video to take you to a page where you enter in your best email address, and you'll watch a video to give you all the details on that. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.